Chavez. We're going to show you how they're going to retaliate. How they're spying in my room illegally, commit a death penalty crime, spy in my room, and torture me by electrocuting me on this couch. I do want this couch booked into evidence. I do want to give it to Secret Service, Homeland Security, and my ADA. I'm going to give you my couch right now. I'm going to give you show you how it's a legal couch, but used to torture somebody by giving him say, you know, when you're getting the electric chair in prison, but you committed a heinous crime to get that crime? Well, they're giving me that for nothing but protecting my country. All of these people, I do want them arrested for this couch. This couch is so highly illegal that it's inhumane. I do want to give it to Red Cross for investigation, and to give to Inhumane Rights Societies, Geneva Conventions, and much more for them to investigate this couch. We're going to go ahead and show you how this couch is set to be illegal, what's in it, and what's illegal about it. Right now I'm being electrocuted on it by DWP because they committed a death penalty crime. They're misusing city funds. I'm going to be calling DWP's City Hall. And I'm going to go ahead and file charges on them for a hate crime today. And a lawsuit. I'm going to file a claim. I want to go down to their office. Because we're going to Los Angeles. I'm going to come see you, pick up the police report, most likely. So, here goes the couch. I'm going to show you. See the couch? Okay? Now, the material in the couch, not only having the coronavirus type material, but where you can see the wooden memory chip wooden memory chip that was found in here, but with the green coronavirus and how the coronavirus is spread. It's through a green wood and green paper, information paper. Most likely, you know, like when you get a letter in the mail called registered mail, you know how it has a green letter in back? It's like a tag. Well, that tag not only is the very thing that if it's accumulated too much, and it's brought too close together, it can corrode, and that's what causes coronavirus. So what happened was they brought it in with the money counterfeiting when FBI was counterfeiting the money with Tesla out of their Logix banks. When I showed you how they're removing the strippings of the bill and replacing it with the coronavirus strip, and then the hush money with the FBI on the bill under my MARK.SHA LLIT.902 at Instagram.com. Well, when you see the very hush money bills, then I not only found next to your LAPD headquarters, and somebody told me to pick it up because it was crumpled up in a certain way of something what I did in my room earlier. I guess somebody had saw what I did in my room because so many people spying in my room, so they knew it would gain my attention, but they wanted to show me how they were doing this. And what it showed me exactly, and all of a sudden it was the hush money with the FBI in the bill, and then paying out 400 million people, but committing genocide and passing out a virus. And it was FBI passing out the virus through the counterfeit money. They were paying people to not state that FBI committed a death penalty crime and espionage and terrorism on May 4th, 2017. And that's the real truth behind the fact. And you can see the hush money bill and the counterfeit and how the hologramic faces of the $20 bill are touching the wall side of the bill on some, and some it's off a couple centimeters, and then some have different facial expressions, including surveillance cameras on the very bill of the real money. And then you'll see the black tag over the FBI agent's face on the hush money, which is a separate money bill, and it says hush money, and what they were passing out under Instagram or something like that, and they were passing out these bills and then paying people off the hush money, which was counterfeited U.S. currency. Now they're also counterfeiting these currencies, which is U.S. and coins, and we're going to show you how they do this. Now they're electrocuting me more, and that's by retaliating for what I'm telling you now in video, but by invading my privacy. And we're going to show you how they do it by the washing machines that are outside, and we're going to show you how everything's done. Now listen, we're going to show you how traffic picks up. We're going to go outside and show you who's outside and who's committing crimes and who's doing what and who's doing where. Come on, follow me. But not before you see the couch. Now, my mom's in my business right now illegally. She has the stolen identity of my phone. She's a participator in not only buying a Roku TV so these people could use it to hack on, but she's never used a Roku TV once since she's bought it. And why would you buy a Roku TV if you don't use the Roku? Exactly, because she only bought it to do one thing: commit crimes. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the back and show you how this is beat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the wood is the most important part. Now, this wood is a chip with itself. I want you to take a good look at how this very wood is designed. Do you see how the wood is designed? Very special. Tesla, yes, Tesla. I want to state Tesla also puts my DNA in trees and grows trees, and you'll even see trees with memory chips in the wood. Now my mom's getting a call about me. Watch, listen. Somebody called her. Whoever called her is spying in my room. You see now she's not talking? It's because it's either a cop or somebody involved with my torture. Now, see, she talked and then she stopped talking. Told you, I was right. Now, I want to state, not only she committed medical fraud, but I found out my Social Security is fake, my Medi-Cal's fake, and all of it's fake. How I found out? Well, the letter from the Social Security, it's got Tesla's T in it when I opened it up. It's a fake Social Security. So my Social Security is not even real. So all 7 kidnappings were all illegal, and they were all kidnappings. All of them. Even the Wells Fargo credit card from Social Security was fake. And that's why the numbers on the credit card were not bumping out, but why they were flat surfaced. Because you can make it from embosser, and not only it's a fake credit card, but when I decrypted it, what happened was it had a Japanese flag on it, which was made by Japanese machinery. So it's a fake credit card. Now we're going to show you where officers are. Sergeant Chavez, I want to state this real quick, Sergeant Chavez. You said 8 phones ago were stolen again. Okay, since you said you're going to go talk to Spectrum, 8 more phones were stolen and copyrighted. We're going to be getting all the phones together right now, 36 of them. We're going to be heading down to LA. We're going to go to the American Arbitration Association. So we're going to be turning into T-Mobile, and we're going to show what kind of T-Mobile phone was not real that they sold me. They sold me a remote, but so they could commit crimes from Amazon and financial in the trillions of dollars through a marketplace, market watch, but using my accounts and committing crimes. These are all the suspects on the block. I want to state 90% of this block is involved with the death penalty crime. 90% is going to be doing 250 to 400 years in prison soon. And this is the reason why, right here. And it's a live ammunition. But your officers outside, they're hacking the bomb squad. They almost killed a baby walking by my window. They released gas from here and a gas from my closet, and it hit the baby's face. It was a green smoke. The baby could have died. And your officers are hacking every internal affairs call, your major crimes calls, health and safety codes. I have to report 300,405 health and safety codes for illegally poisoning me or drugging me without my consent and without me wanting to be drugged or illegally or with no permission to buy illegal pesticides, gases, but the same thing Saddam Hussein says. Saddam Hussein did to it's nuclear. It needs to be taken out of here and taken to your LAPD SWAT team. It needs to be taken to SWAT immediately. Because there's a remote control for it and a key for it as well. And we need SWAT to pick it up immediately. I do need a SWAT team sent here immediately. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I need a SWAT team. The minute the SWAT team, I'm going to represent two statements to the SWAT team, Sergeant Chavez. These are the two things I'm going to state to the SWAT team, which are going to bring them out here with their vehicles and their sirens on from the very building they come out of till here. And there's only one reason why. Because there's an impersonation of a Secret Service agent on court documents. I'm going to show them first, which says Secret Service. It states Secret Service, and next to it, not a Secret Service officer's name, agent's name. And then the White House mapping system with serial numbers, which means it's an authenticated bomb plot on the White House through microfilm because it has serial numbers and it's registered. And that means it's legit. You get it? Now, and this too. Now, does that look like the White House to you, Ms. Chavez? Of course it does. Let me put on a light for you. Hold on. That's my statement. Don't listen to my statement. I'm a liar, but you tell me if I'm right of being a liar. It doesn't look like it is. It looks exactly like the White House. Actually, it's the same shape, exact shape. And we're gonna. That's what I'm trying to get to, and I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Now, go ahead and take a look at this now, man. Hold on. Let's not be shy about this here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Now, yeah. Okay. Now you gotta remember. I'm a physics professional. I'm not no joke, amateur, nothing. Okay, right? I know what I'm doing. I shut down and gave 400 million nationwide death penalty charges. Listen outside. Let's see if they're reacting to what I'm doing in here. It's a lot of action. You hear a lot of shaking going on? I hear a lot of action. What do you hear, Ms. Chavez? You hear that? Now that's a suspect using my phone. That's my mom. Using my phone. But what my brother did was commit medical fraud with my mother, steal my number for 2 years. Spectrum admit my number hidden under my brother's account for 2 years. They admit to it on video, and that's on Mark.Shalit.902 at Instagram.com under the posts and under the front of the post video, which shows a purplish black background with the phone, which is white, and it lit up through the screen, and greenish neon with the numbers and letters of the phone. Now, does that look like the White House? Of course it does. It looks just like the front of the White House. Well, that's good because it is the White House. Why I say this? Well, this is the disc. And what things come on these days are discs. And through all the chips, the discs look like that these days. And it is the disc. Problem is it's encrypted. Yeah, you see the encryptions? It's encrypted. Now what the hell would it be encrypted with numbers for? Well, let's go ahead and show you a sample. Now, before we painted this, what we did was we pulled off the encryption. As you can see, we pulled off encryption off of there. I want to state the whole wall is encrypted, okay? Everything. Now, there's a problem. When everything in your life is encrypted, that means we got a problem, okay? Because nobody's life is all encrypted. That means you are a matrix. I am a matrix, and I am the matrix. Like you watch Keanu Reeves, the movie The Matrix. Well, there's a real matrix in life, and I'm that guy. I'm many other people that biblical and other kinds of, but it's true. It's not a false statement. It's real. And you even hear people on the internet say it. You could even say, you could go to one of my internet YouTube things, and you could see a video I do, and then people's comments. But they say, you have people that are in the Navy. They're agreeing with me. They say, I agree with this man 100% and what he's saying. That is true. That he's righteous. That I'm a righteous person, and that they're with me on this situation because they know that I'm correct on everything I'm doing. But you have another man that says he who gains the whole world, because they know I gain the whole world and I'm biblical through the Bible. And why the Texas said we will not go by the mark of the beast, because they're using me as mark of the beast to put the coronavirus thing, but so people can't do their job, and which the crime was already reported in Homeland Security's retaliation 202-401-1747 or 1747 number, which now is no longer a video recording civil rights number, but now an officer picks it up and never does their job, which I reported it there, and I reported with her verbally, It should have been done ASAP, because if any retaliation through Secret Service or anything else, which would happen after the impersonation, should have been taken care of. But due to them manipulating, Homeland Security manipulating the situation because they're involved in the crimes to me, with proof of their worker in a Homeland Security vehicle in front of my house, but my friend taking a picture of him and he looking real mean looking at my house, but on drugs with his eyes popping out of his head, but driving a Homeland Security van. On drugs. Yes, his eyes popping out of his head 3 inches. And it's on my Facebook, it's on my Instagram. As a matter of fact, I should show you a picture of it right now. On the second part of the video, what we'll do is we'll add it together and make a video with it on there, and then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But you'll see the very eagle on the side of the vehicle's door, but you will see a circular or ovalish, squarish type it's engraving into the vehicle, and it's something in the vehicle that's not right, whether it's through something of manipulation, but something that I caught that has some negative, but shows some covert operation, but they're running a covert operation while they're involved with the murder of JFK. I have the proof of it. Yeah, they murdered JFK, CIA and FBI. Murdered JFK with the proof of it. I have the proof of it. With the FBI print that proves it, and the gold ticket found on the back of the JFK picture that was in my room that you can see on my Instagram, but with the same print linked back to FBI through the wood. Now watch who's getting in my business. It's going to be my mom. Watch. I'm going to show you. Here. Good morning. See what I said? Do you see what I said? And how did I know? Because I know who. Now I want you to look